Minasan, welcome back for first round of the Gaslight District. This is a new pilot episode from Glitch. It's been getting a lot of hype. I didn't expect a whole new series from Glitch. I was waiting on the Amazing Digital Circus. So this is a surprise drop. And I'm very curious as to what this show's about and what's going to happen in the whole thing. I'm very excited, and I just want to make a note, really make a note for all of you viewers out there. I have a 7-day policy, 7-day minimum policy. Whenever a new episode comes out, I like to wait 7 days so that the creators, the original creators, can get their views and all their accolades and props and such before I start doing the research. I feel like it's fair, so that way they can earn their hard work and such. So if you wonder why it takes a very long time for me to jump into these things and why I don't jump into them immediately, that's why, because it's the right thing to do. So make sure you check out Glitch's other works, Murder Drones, Amazing Digital Circus, and so on. The link to the channels will be down below in the description. So I will have my 3 scenes of interest, and of course for my further thoughts on the whole thing. So call to action: comment, like, subscribe, follow, and hit the notification bell. And let's begin the research. Oh, a new opening. Oh, Glitch. Oh, this is interesting. This looks like claymation. So it went with the claymation aesthetic. Okay. Underwater.
The world as we know it came to an end eons ago. Humanity, twisted, bent, and misshapen by hubris.
Whoa.
I've entered a golden age of never-ending life.
Wow, I like that the humans evolved.
The Rotlings, blissful in their lives of decadent indulgence, are haunted by a myth.
This is surreal.
The Tues' blood flows black, threatens our blessed world. Fear the prophecy, fear the human, born of the angel's egg.
Welcome to the Gaslight District! Abandoned by God, the denizens of this land are left to
Wow. The designs are amazing.
scab and peel for all eternity. That is until the prophesized human decides to show its face.
The human born of the angel's egg. It's giving me the Smiling Dead. Okay, that's a cool name. How do you say? Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what this is all reminding me of. The whole claymation.
Needs a favor. He's left in 3, 2, 1.
Fully Cooley. They spit out a bullet. Yo, this is awesome. Mud.
Why are we hunting, Jack? Oh,
Breadhead.
Here's why we do it.
I'll give you 5 scarab to turn mud inside out.
Melancholy.
I'll give him 10.
Ken the Butcher.
Or kill you degenerates for free!
Jack the Rat.
Hey, Dad, check this out.
Breadhead, since you were just a bun in the oven, you've been nothing but good. But your sister... Get back in here, you little brat!
Worst comes to worst, she loses a leg. Just sew on a new one when we get
Shut it!
Ooh.
So, Jack, as I was saying before you bolted on us, my blood, it's purple. Right?
You can't silence me, black blood!
All Jack needed to do was answer correctly, and Papa would have shown him some mercy.
What happens to Mud and Breadhead when they learn you're the human? Will Papa be able to protect you when the whole island pieces together what you are?
I'm gonna make sure they don't.
Wow. Okay, Melancholy is human, and no one knows except for Jack. No witnesses. Black blood. Humans have black blood.
Oh, it kills me to do this to one of my own. So I won't.
That's scary.
Do it for me.
Please, listen to me! The shop won't be the same without you, buddy.
Cement him.
Wow.
Make sure to hold your breath. Once you reach the bottom, a fight wails the death. Cement! Cement! Cement!
Oh. Well, he dead. Oh my gosh. All of them are the same. Wait, they don't even die? Yo, that's crazy. And they heal. Okay.
Welcome to the Whale Belly Butcher Shop.
Oh my gosh, that was so
Thank you, Mel.
Ren and Stimpy.
Say, Pipsqueak! Impressive stuff out there for your first job. How about you come work for me instead? I'll pay you triple whatever Kenny Boy's giving you. Huh?
Triple or nothing is still nothing.
Yeah, Ken pays us invaluable life experiences. Back to work, you ungrateful little stains.
You're just mad because your greatest fear's finally been realized. Me, an official member of the Smiling Dead.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
She's gonna start cooking up some crazy shit herself.
Too late. I already have.
Now look at you, huh? delicate, unscarred, all your original limbs, untouched by this putrid world. And I would like to keep it that way. Now look at us. Crusty, musty, rusty all
This
over.
animation is
You ain't
amazing.
one of us, and you never will be.
As I was saying, I may have our biggest job yet.
Ooh, what's the take? Better be enough to get me one of them cozy mattresses. Sick of sleeping on that meat hook.
No, Mud. This has nothing to do with Scarab. More like human hay, egg hay.
The human egg.
Look at that look on our face.
I did some digging and figured out where it is. Paradise Lost. We sneak our way into heaven, snatch the egg from its frail old mother, then smash it in front of the whole town. Boom! We're legends!
Well, Paradise Lost belongs to the virtues. Haven't I ever told you what being sentenced to an eternity in the Inferno is like? Imagine being subjected to a never-ending rain of filthy, icy slush.
Oh.
Dripping into every fold of your body as you lay frozen and numb, but yet you can't focus on any of it. It's the excruciating pain of pulling out an ingrown
Oh.
Seems pretty easy to me.
Those in favour of a mutiny, point and say, go to hell.
Go to hell!
Father, daughter, talk now. The human egg? What are you selling these idiots, huh? There's only ever one human walking around this shithole, and that's you.
Okay, so he
That's
knows.
the beauty of it, Ken. I'm lying! It's just some dumb angel egg. All those idiots in town will go crazy about it. We dress it up, destroy it, and then no one will think twice about me being human again. Besides, I'm sick of you cementing all my buddies!
And whose fault is that? Jack saw your nose bleed. Honest mistake. Not much we can do about that.
Oh no.
Black blood!
But
Are you serious?
Romeo, who then told Kathy, who then told Sid, and now I'm missing a dishwasher, a busboy, and 2 waitresses.
Work with me here. Picture this! Ken the Butcher, handsome leader of the Smiling Dead, slays the human, saves the Gaslight District for another 10,000 years, until the human is born again. Blah, blah, blah. Also throwing some crap advertising the restaurant. Just look it over. If there's any problem at all, I swear I'll never bring it up again.
All this info is legit. The times, locations, the virtue.
Triple checked, sources confirmed, and then silenced. Blah.
Okay, you win. One condition. You don't leave my side. You pull any stunts like earlier today, and you never see sunlight again.
Oh wow. Wow, this is actually a pretty cool start. Paradise Lost, Route 30, Route 116. I already liking how the characters have been introduced. The execution is great. The plot is actually pretty cool. Ken being not just only the surrogate, the adopted father of Melancholy, but the fact that he's the only one that knows that she's human, and he has to off everybody. He has to off everybody just to keep her secret. Like he annihilate his whole staff. That's funny. The characters are pretty likable. The designs are freaking amazing. The plot very straightforward and simple. You know, Ken really cares about Melancholy, and she doesn't want to get killed. of course, and he doesn't want her to get killed either. And she's got a very solid, though weird, plan to be able to ensure that nobody will ever doubt that she's a human again, and that she's and that she's one of them for the rest of her days, and have that nice peace and quiet with her dad Ken. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good plot, and I think that's a weird plan. I guess it's going to lead to something bigger, of course, but it does make sense. It does make sense. She's trying to find a way to make sure that her identity as a human is hidden forever from the eyes of everybody by conjuring up this scheme to throw everyone off the scent and trail. And yeah, okay, that's understandable. And of course Ken is very reluctant about it, which is really good. But he decided to go on because she convinced him that he could become famous for it. Basically sold him on money and better business and customers. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Will it work? We don't know, but it looks like it's going to lead to something way bigger than expected. It's already looks like it's going to be a given. But what a great start! What a great start! Part 3, the Angel Egg Scheme. The Inferno. Oh, 7 levels, huh? 9 layers of hell. The Virtue. Diligence. I love the play on Dante.
Morning, officer. I believe everything should be in order.
Oh, they're robots.
All clear.
Don't get in my way.
We are pleased, and you are a filthy, rancid rotling. You may proceed.
They're just killing people off, the Virtue. That's insane. Checkpoint Heaven. Wow.
All right, here's the plan. Breadhead, you're on angel duty.
So those are angels? Those little things with the halo?
Pretty bird, love, yummy, yummy bread.
Mud, secure the cameras and get the guards to focus on our little distraction.
And Joshua? How long has it been? 5,000 years?
Actually, 5,245 years. Who's counting? How's my muddy buddy?
Dead.
Hate ya. I'll always hate ya. I will never forgive you.
3, 2, 1.
All guards report to the garden. An angel storm is forming. Stop it before it rips this place apart.
So, things are going pretty smooth, don't you think?
They're wearing World War I helmets.
You're, proud of me, right? You know, with everything going according to plan and all? Ken?
Need to make a pit stop. Just need 5 minutes.
What happened to don't leave my side?
What Demands change! This is what you want, right? To be one of us? A member of the smiling... Here's your chance. Meet me at the stairway. We go up together. Yeah? Wait for me.
Stairway to heaven. Oh. Uh-oh. There's something about that lad.
This will sting for just a moment.
Temperance.
Please forgive me.
How did you find me?
Threw an angel at him.
I kept my promise, Ken. I've never spoken a word, any of it, to anyone. Please, reconsider your options.
Wow.
Whoa. We don't want that kind of heat, mate.
Wow. Ken the Butcher killed off Temperance with a bird.
This way, child.
They know she's human.
Child blessed by black blood.
Ah, shit. Bad intel.
Oh, how you've grown. I see all, child. You cannot hide what you are from me.
Wow. Dang. They're cyborgs. Wow.
Contain the storm. I'll take care of the intruders.
It was just a prank, man. Put me back. Put me back.
Oh.
You do hear it, don't you? The call of the prophecy echoes louder each day.
What have they done to her? Plans changed.
A legion of angels to rain fire upon all those who rot upon the earth.
Wow. Killed the old bird.
Whoa.
Get Ken and Mel. Meet me at the entrance.
Ooh.
Do our pinky promises mean nothing to you?
Give me shit later.
Foolish, blind human.
Gosh, the animation action is so fantastic.
Now.
Touch not your feet upon the land to be raised. When your day of destiny arrives, lives. We shall be there to guide you on silver wings.
My man, Roid Rage. Oof.
I'm invincible! Me! A member of the Smiling Dead!
Dang.
I'll make sure you never end up like one of us.
Wow, that was crazy. The human death ceremony.
Welcome, fine denizens of the Gaslight District. Today, I present to you the Human A.
Dang. That's it? Just smash?
Together, kid, buying it. A prayer.
They don't realize it's the real egg.
Black hair.
Oh, that is so cool. They did the little.
Little human hiding in there. Listen and listen good. You shall never find peace in our land, as we will bathe this spike in your black blood time and time again. For you are the one thing to threaten our gift of eternal life. Now, let us rejoice in our victory. Let us restart the cycle. Let us praise the Black Hand for another 10,000 years. Now, just like you planned.
Death to the human. Life for us eternal.
It's cracking.
No, not now.
Oh, that's fantastic. Put the spotlight like that. An angel.
Liars! Charlatans!
Hobgoblins!
Liars and cheats!
Liars and
Bloody fibbers!
Wow.
That's not a human.
Dad? What do we do now?
Welcome to the Gaslight District, the land of eternal life for all but one of its denizens. A place where everyone has secrets to bury and skeletons to hide. 6 feet deep or 1,000 fathoms under the sea. Eventually, all things rise to the surface.
Whoa. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. What a great sell. Yo, somebody's got to pick this up.
The weight of family bonds cementing still. The secrets that our fathers chose to keep.
Man, voice actors did a great job.
We'd run a
Music is great.
Lance the boils that fester in the dark. The trust we place in blood has been beloved.
That's creepy.
The soul adrift without a guiding mark. A ship of family now unrigged adrift conceals a cargo of unspoken shame. The veil between the worlds begins
Oh.
to lift as we
Post credits. The human threat remains uncontained. All denizens are reminded that false sightings and malicious reports will be prosecuted as deliberate acts of terror against the Gaslight District. Offenders will be processed according to Protocol Omega 7. Your compliance. I hope this gets picked up. I hope this actually gets picked up. Or at the very least, Glitch continues this series on YouTube. What a great show this is. Although I have a weird feeling because that YouTube is getting biblical. these creators are getting biblical. I'll explain why. We have not just the Gaslight District being having the Bible, having the whole biblical thing. There's of course Fizzy Pop with Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss, and there was the other one that I covered. I completely forgot the name of it. With the little baby. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. It's the one with the little baby in it. It's the one with the little baby and the friends together. They found the little baby. Dang it. Why can't I remember that name? I don't know why I completely forgot the name of it. Ramshackle. There we go. Now I remember. It's Ramshackle. Ramshackle. I seem to be coming across a lot of pilot episodes involving biblical stuff. For a generation that has a major issue with the Bible and biblical stuff, there sure is a lot of biblical pilot shows popping up here. It's hilarious. I gotta say, it's hilarious. That I see that's happening. So Gaslight District is definitely a fantastic series. I love the aesthetic. I like the animation approach, giving it the whole claymation feel, the Nightmare Before Christmas aesthetic going on there. You know, the motion capture and all that. Well, not motion capture, but you know what I mean. The whole animation. The characters are very distinct and very personal. I wouldn't say personal. They got good personality. You know what I'm saying? None of them wore me out or anything, or wore out their welcome. They're pretty fun. They're pretty fun characters, and the whole operation was pretty solid. So my first scene of interest happens to be Everyday Life. It's the restaurant that they're in. That the Smiling Dead, awesome name, the Smiling Dead, happened to be working at. Ken the Butcher, who is Melancholy's dad, Melancholy's sitting right there in the middle, had to kill off most of the staff because they all found out that she's a human. Humans evolved from a post-apocalypse and ended up with black blood, and these I guess demon monsters. I guess hell broke into the world because we saw the 9 levels of hell, plastered on a billboard. So apparently, hell took over Earth after the drowning of humanity. The whole planet got submerged in water, and the humans that survived ended up with black blood, and the Kingdom of Heaven somehow managed to make its way down on Earth too. Somehow all 3 got fused. It's pretty crazy, but the this was a great introduction to the world. We got introduced to the characters, in action to take down Jack so that he doesn't reveal the truth, and then we get to see the world build in which just through this restaurant alone, was a great way to introduce the world build, because of the fact that we got to see how everyone interacts, what they eat, how they behave. They can be they're a very rowdy bunch. They're very they're not prone to violence. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Vizzy Pop, who depicted violence as a daily occurrence, everyone here is going through their thing. Unless they get provoked, then they'll get violent. You know what I'm saying? They get irritated or angry, but they don't just go into full-on violence almost immediately, unlike the Hell in Vizzy Pop's world. And so that's pretty good, because it shows that there's a sense of society at the very least. Well, I mean, Vizzy Pop has society also, but you know what I'm saying. Glitch didn't go leaning into absolute brutality at every corner, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They'll go into violence when it's necessary. Not for the pleasures and the inhibitions. So you know what I'm saying? And they all look pretty cool. The designs and everything, they're pretty fun. And Melancholy looks really good too. Her design, being a human and everything, and it's very interesting to find out exactly what the heck it is that the humans did that prompted these characters, these demons, these monsters, to want to kill them outright. And what is it about Melancholy that took a shine to her and raised her as a daughter? Because he was really pissed off. He was very pissed off with Temperance at Checkpoint Heaven. Pretty funny name, Checkpoint Heaven. It's not even literal heaven. Oh my gosh. But it was pretty. But it's pretty cool to see that part of the world. The next part of the world is my next scene of interest, and that's Paradise Lost, which we get introduced to over here in one of the most very interesting approach, where we got all this coloring going on in how you say, the best way I can explain is it very systematic with its coloring. But then we come to Paradise Lost here, introduced by Diligence. It's all black and white primarily, even though we got some shades of pink and teal. It's primarily black and white. And that's quite fascinating to see Paradise Lost like this. A good play on Dante's The Inferno and Milton's Paradise Lost. Because, it's just Milton's The Inferno, right? We're not doing Paradise Lost according to the map, right? According to that whole map, right? Let me see here. Where's the map at? Because according to that map, it's the Inferno. Yeah, Dante's Inferno. So it's Dante's Inferno, Milton's Paradise Lost. So that's the aesthetic and the theme that Glitch went with, as opposed to Fizzy Pop, who decided to go with the Goetia. The Goetia. So that's actually fascinating, seeing two different approaches to Heaven and Hell. From two very well talented animators and creators here, and I would like to see Glitch's take on the whole heaven hell dynamic through the lens of Milton and Dante, as opposed to Vizzy Pop's rendition through the eyes of the Goetia, the books of Goetia. Very, very fantastic designs here. I mean, the whole teeth thing is freaky. Not just only from the demons themselves, but from these guys here. It looks like that they work with the demons. It's very hard to tell right now. All I know is that they're wearing those German World War One helmets, the Kaiser, the Kaiser. But the crazy thing is that they got the brains too, all exposed. Well, sort of in a glass jar. If that's the humans, what have they been doing? Apparently, they've been doing some experiments. That's what got Ken pissed off to go into the laboratory, while Melancholy went up to the top of the stairway to heaven, and met what she thought was going to be an old bird in a wheelchair. It turned out to be a gigantic bird. So, but seeing how Checkpoint Heaven, which is where you get led to, which is where the gates take you into, makes it all bright and shiny. In a sense, it's kind of weird because it's almost like Paradise Lost is the threshold between between the heaven here, which is all bright, and the hell part of Earth, which we saw is all dark and drab, and then you got black and white for Paradise Lost, which almost comes off like purgatory, I guess, is the approach to it. But then we switch over to this color scheme here for heaven, being all bright, sun-like and everything. I gotta say, being able to depict all three aspects with three completely different shades of colors is pretty impressive. To bring out that motif, the color motifs, and displaying the characteristics of each side, is pretty. That's pretty tough to do. It is pretty tough to do because you got to make sure your colors convey exactly what you want to convey, and make sure that they all behave the way they want to behave, in reflection to it. From chaos to order and so on. So like the black and white is all order. The bright yellow is very heavenly and divine, and so you get to see like halos and other distinct measures of colors. And then there's of course the chaotic colors like green and black going on in hell part. So you gotta be it was very well organized, and I was able to follow it very well. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It was very easy to follow. Just as easy it was to follow as when we met the mother with the egg itself, which Melancholy didn't expect to be very giant and very big. And there was a lot being said going on there. When she met up with the bird, my third scene of interest. She said a lot of things, honestly. She was saying a heck of a lot of things. Very, very biblical, like right upon the earth. And then she gets stabbed hard. She sees within Melancholy something very, very big. Let's see here. Let's get a sample here through the subtitles. A legion of angels, to rain fire upon all those who rot upon the earth. So she most likely was supposed to, given from what we're seeing in, I guess the foreshadowing, maybe not so much the foreshadowing, but more like a clue, where Ken held up the photo of what appears to be Melancholy being held up by Temperance before he killed Temperance off. She must have been experimented on, and she's supposed to do something with these angels, which are a whole bunch of crows with halos on their heads. Apparently, she's supposed to do something. She was being experimented on or something, in which she's supposed to serve this purpose. Hence why the mother crow here is not attacking or calling for the attack, or nor even go crazy at the fact that she stole the egg, ahead of time. And so this really adds to a lot of mystery behind Melancholy, what the angels' plans are, And the fact that the mother crow lived through all that, because she got stabbed and stepped on, she didn't end up dead. And so it's a great setup for the overall arc, and I am very curious. I would like to see more. I want to see where this goes. I want to see what this crow had planned for Melancholy, and somehow Melancholy unintentionally got the plan underway. It looks like the plan is going to be underway, because now they gotta because once she and Ken and the crew return and tried to sacrifice the egg as planned, the egg hatched, of course, and it turned out to be an angel, a baby angel. So whatever she's got planned, Melancholy unintentionally started it, and boy, that crow is very scary, and she still lives. So she's probably gonna be like Mother Brain. She's the Mother Brain to Melancholy Samus, I guess, and they're gonna try and try all the angels in them are gonna try whatever it is to use Melancholy to execute their plan, and that's gonna be pretty hard to see when it all comes to a head. The tough decisions Ken is going to make, because he's been making a lot of big tough decisions. Because he said to stay by my side, and there was a reason why he said that. And, well, now we got an idea why he said that. They're pretty dangerous. They're just as dangerous as the demons they're dealing with. So her and Ken are caught in the middle. In fact, the Smiling Dead might end up being caught in the middle, and the Smiling Dead still doesn't know that she's human. Ken's been keeping that a secret from them, from the crew, especially. So how it's all going to go, we don't know. It's the pilot episode. It's just sell. It's on the show, and I'm sold on the show. Voice actors were great. Overall. They, like I said, there was no voice that was grating or I like it. The action sequences was very fast paced. I was able to keep up with it, and I was able to see all the action. You know what I'm saying? And again, let me find a scene here. Just to tell you all what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can find it, because I've been griping about this. For those of you who are watching, I've been archiving Secret Level, and I've been griping about the darkness, this simulation of darkness. And here is a good example. Let's see if I can find it. It's right here on the opening scene. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, you see, that's how you do darkness. You gotta be able to see everything. You gotta be able to see everything. And I'm very happy. Just look at how well this was done. Look at, it's not pitch black. Saying there's plenty of lighting, and I could see Melancholy clearly. This is what I'm talking about in terms of simulation darkness. Like, this is not pitch black. I can see her hand and the black blood. Glitch did a good job. Same with Murder Drones. I mean, Murder Drones was not pitch black. I still was able to see everything in the darkness. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because Secret Level, and you'll see when I eventually start posting that up, it's pitch black. I can't see anything because the creators decided to simulate absolute darkness and forgot to do moonlighting for darkness, so we could see it. Because look at, even though it's dark, it's not completely pitch black. I could see everything. You see on the left here that moonlight blue, on the right and the left. You see that moonlight blue. You gotta reflect that. And look at. I could see the street. Despite the darkness. I could see the street. I just want to close it out, by letting you all know ahead of time. You're gonna be hearing me complain about Secret Level's pitch blackness, and this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about, of having moonlighting, the moonlighting, where I could see the dashes. Despite how dark it looks, I could see the dashes. I could see the lampposts. I could see the characters. I could see the cars. I'm not lost in all this. So yeah, foreshadow. This is foreshadowing. For when Secret Level pops up eventually. Oh my gosh. So overall, I hope that Glitch legitimately continues this series. It's very good. Whether it's on YouTube or the team gets picked up, from somebody, I wish them the best, because they got a good series here. They got something good here. I wouldn't say a good series yet. I said they got something good here, and I hope that they do it. Go for it. It's a fun ride. This is some good research here. Very good research material. You know what I'm saying? Good. So, head on over to Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com and grab yourself a copy of The Impossible Man, a strange fantasy novel written by me. You'll find links to the book down in the description below, along with links to other merchandise, pins, stickers, t-shirts, music. Enjoy the products. Thank you for your patronage. And if you happen to have a copy of The Impossible Man and did a lore video on it, thank you very much. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on it. And you can join me in my live multi-stream on Twitch and Kick every Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where I do research videos, cultural studies, gaming, and more. I look forward to hanging out with you. So, until the next round of the Gaslight District research, thank you all for joining me, and I wish you all a good night. Buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.